So you can start the class now.
Yeah, sure. Yes, good evening, all of you. So, yesterday we have discussed some topics in Tally. Okay. So, today we are going to discuss F11 features and F12 features. Okay. Yeah. So, this is about your gateway of Tally. This is your main window. So, from past 1 week, you will understand how to create a company, what is this steps and all, everything. And about navigation also, you will understand better from yesterday class. So what are the options are there in the main window of Tally and everything. So today we are going to discuss about security settings and F11 features and F12, okay, and how to create a ledgers and groups and voucher types and chart of accounts. So 5 to 6 concepts we are going to complete today. Okay, fine. Yeah, we'll start. See, this is a main window of Tally, which is called as gateway of Tally. From this place, if you want to do security, if you want to apply security, if you want to create a password for your company, for your data, so you can create here. What is the shortcut key to enable your security settings? Same. Yesterday only we have discussed. Alt K. Alt K is the shortcut key for security settings. See, I'll show you now. Alt K. See, this company settings, company options will open here. In this, you can read. See, for this company, already security settings are enabled. That's why you are getting user management, change user, change password, users and passwords, user rules, password policy. Understood? So, how it is looking before enabling the user or security settings. I will show you now. Just give me a minute. So for this dummy company, I'm going to create. Okay. For this, I'm taking F3. So I'm taking create company. So I named it as security only. So company name only, I'm taking security settings. Okay. Any company. So we need to give at least one line address and pin code and the state. Okay. As of now, you can ignore it. No worries. Why? Because our task is to discuss about security settings, right? For that reason, company is creating. This is F11 company features settings. Okay. Still, we didn't start yet. So I'll tell you one by one later. First, we'll discuss security settings. So simply I'm accepting all these. See, I'll give you one more shortcut here. See how many items are there, how many options are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, each time I have to do enter to go forward. Okay. Instead of enter using 30 to 20 times, 20 to 30 times. So you can use Control A shortcut key. In one shot, you can accept all the window at a time. See, I'll give you shortcut Control plus A. Accept the window. If you use this Control A, so if your cursor, active cursor in this place, okay, instead of doing one by one by one by one by, and you need to enter. See, you can save the time here. Okay, you can save the time here. N number of, instead of use enter key n number of times, you can accepting this window by using this shortcut key control A. Okay, I'll show you now. My cursor, active cursor is here. Now instead of using enter key in one shot, I'm going to accept the window. The shortcut key is control A. See, it is accepted. Now the new company I have created. So it is showing in the first place. Okay. And no vouchers entered. No vouchers entered. It means this is, you will understand, this is a newly created company. As of now, they have not recorded any kind of transactions. They have not recorded any kind of transactions. Now I'll go for security options. I'll use Alt K. Okay. Okay. So defaultly in my system, it is licensed version, right? So it is enabled the security changes. So if you want to enable newly, so anyway, here is the option for enabling security settings. Here is the option for enabling security settings. You can use Alt K shortcut key for security. Okay. And then this pop-up list will open. From this list, you have to take security option. Okay. Yes. Okay. Chetan, Alt J, he is asking, not Alt J, it's Alt J. Okay. And Gomati is asking, sir, please tell me again. Okay, fine. See, this is gateway of Tally. From this window, now if you want to create passwords for your company, okay, for that we need to go to security settings, right? So what is the shortcut key? Alt K. See, this is your company settings option. This is your company settings options. Okay. From this option only you will get security settings. For this, yesterday only we have discussed, if there is only one underline, you should use Alt, and then what is the key? It represents K. Alt K is the shortcut key. Okay. Yes. Now I'll select this. Okay. And then I'll go security settings. Okay. Now the company is asking, Tally is asking, for which company are you going to provide security settings? So I'll select security settings company. Do enter. See, now control user access to company data. So this is defaultly giving no. Okay. You can make it as, you can make it as yes. Do enter. Now it is asking the username and password it is asking. Okay. So I'll give username as admin and password will be same password. So the same names I consider for easy purpose. Okay. Now I'll take small letters admin. This is my user ID. Password it is asking. Small letters. Password I'm taking. It is asking again confirm the password. Again I'm taking password. So it is asking, it is giving you warning message. If you forgetting the password, you will not get your data back. Okay. Do enter. It is asking email ID for browser access. As of now, I won't give any email ID. Okay, in your workplace, if you want to provide the email ID for browser access means what? See, I'll explain you. So Tally, you will get in two versions. Okay, one is desktop application, desktop based application. So now we installed a desktop application and now we used Tally, which is desktop based application. Okay. And through server also it will work. So which is online based application, online based application. If you want to get access for online, then you need to enable the email ID. While purchasing the license, what email ID you provide, okay, but you need to consider here. Understood? So this is a licensed version. We provided Vijayaditya email ID, right? So defaultly it is giving this one. If you want to select, select this one. If you don't want to select, you can select none. Understood? So for this example purpose, I'm selecting none. Okay, I won't take the email ID. So I'm selecting none. So I'm selecting none. Enter. It is asking enable tally audit features. If you want to enable tally audit, so for example, you are the team of audit. Okay, if you are working under audit team, if you want audit features, okay, you can enable. So I'm mentioned as enable, enter. Disallow opening in educational mode. Okay, if you don't want to these options for educational mode, you can go with no, or else you can make yes. Okay, whatever it is, if it is educational mode, you can keep this function as it is, it will work. Okay. Yes. Now if you want to add users, okay, so this is one Tally company. If you want to add users means owner, admin, and data entry, the accountant, for each person you can create one password and one user ID. If you want to do that, you need to enable this option. So now I am enabling this option. Okay, I'm creating users, enter, do, accept. Yes. Now it is asking who are the users for your Tally application. Okay. Yes. So first I'll take owner. First I'll take owner. Username. For example sake, I'm taking OW1. Okay. This is the username for owner. If owner wants to get access, he should use this username and password. So as of now, password, I am taking capital letter A. Okay. Any letter, a number of letter you can consider. Okay. There is no alphabets criteria. There is no number criteria. There is no symbol criteria. Anything you can create as your password. Do enter. See, what are all these options? Allow browser access, allow remote access, allow PDL, allow local PDL files, allow browser access. See, if you have a desktop-based application, desktop app, then this will not work. Why? Because you don't purchased online software, no? This will not useful. So you can take no. Understood? For example, if you are taking desktop as well as online, online tally app. Now, if owner wants to access this online tally also, then you need to make yes this here. You need to make yes. Understood? Right? Yes. Hmm. Now, so what is allow remote access? Okay. See, just minute. So Chetan Gupta in his system, Alt K is not working. Okay, we'll discuss later. Okay. So allow remote access. See, you have to understood the hierarchy first. You have to understood the hierarchy. Okay. Who are the accounting management? Okay. Company's internal management and top level management. Okay. Means top level management for decision making, they will use accounting software. Okay. Which is, for example, if you used Tally. For decision making, top level management use. Middle level management, they will use this for cross verification. For example, there is a 10 members in a accounting department. So who will verify whether you are working correct or not, whether all the reports are properly or not? The head, right? So maybe he will come under middle level management. Okay. And GST filing, IT filing, TDS filing, TS computation, GST computation, income tax computation. Okay. And auditor is going to audit all your business transactions. Then CA or auditor has to access the tally, right? Then you have to give access for these persons. Okay. Then you should allow remote access. Otherwise, you can keep no. Understood? Yes. So when allow browser option will work, if you have a online subscription, online app, then only it will work. Otherwise, it will not work. Chetan, okay? Don't worry. Hmm. And allow local PDL files. It means what? PDL means what? Tally, definition, language. Tally, definition, language. It is nothing but Tally will provide you add-ons. Tally will provide you add-ons. So if you want to purchase add-ons from the Tally, If you want to purchase Tally, if you want to purchase add-ons from the Tally store, okay, this Tally store, they will get the Tally access and they will install these add-ons to your Tally app. Understood? So they will install and they need to make it work properly. For that, they need to get the access. Then you should enable this one for Tally team. Understood? So these are the three options when we need to enable and to whom we need to enable. Understood? Yes. No, for the owner, we are disabled all these three. Okay. Now we'll take data entry. Okay. For data entry is nothing but the accountant. Okay. So what is the username for accountant? For example purpose, I am taking accountant only. Okay. Username will be capital letter B I am taking. So if you want to enable the browser access, he can enable. Otherwise, he cannot. Why? Because we don't have a browser access. Understood? And data entry is not a CA. Okay? Understood? See, now, for example, if you want to tally.net, okay? So, for example, I'm taking CA. Okay? This is the new user. It is asking their email ID, proper email ID. Okay? The valid email ID. It will be worked based on email ID only. Understood? Okay, if you are providing the email ID will be the user and password you can create and you can enable allow accesses. Okay, do escape. So as of now, I'm taking only two users. One is owner, another one is accountant. Okay, do enter. Now come back, do escape. Okay, again we'll go to security settings, Alt K. Okay, now this one will enable. Okay, now owner wants to access. Okay, then he can change the user. Otherwise, accountant can use this option, this tally. He can change the user from owner to accountant, accountant to owner. Okay, so for this option, no need to select the two times company, no need to shut down the company. Just you need to change the user itself. Understood? Okay, I'll select now. You can see change user. See, already we have created one admin, understood, and owner and data entry. Like now I want owner. What is the username? OWN. One is the username. Yes, and it is asking the password now. So capital A. Do enter. Now this Tally application will give access to owner. Owner can record, owner can view, owner can generate the reports now. Now, accountant wants to access. Again, use Alt K, go to change user, here change username. So what is the username for accountant? We have given accountant, right? Do enter. Now it is asking the password, give the password, do enter. Now this is give access for accountant. Now accountant can record entry, okay, can generate the reports, okay, understood? Yes. Next, if you want to change the password, this is the second option. If you want to change the password, you can select this option. Okay, old password and new password you can provide and you can give confirmation. Then you can change the password. Okay, and then users and passwords. how many users are there, and their passwords. Okay, if you want to cross check and if you want to change, we can select this. Okay, see, as of now, this is the tally.net user. We have created admin now. So this is for admin. Okay, if you go to owner, you can take the username and you can take the password here. Again, also, you can change it here or you can keep the same as it is. Understood? Yes. And user roles. Mm. For example, data entry is there. Okay. What are his users? Uh, See, you can give restrictions now for the data entry. Okay. Base allowed for backdated vouchers. So if you want to record from past 7 days entry today, you can record if you are not giving restrictions here. If you have a given restrictions, okay, past 7 days transactions, you cannot record today. That you need to mention 3 days restriction or 5 days restriction or 2 days restriction. If you are giving 2 days, okay, before 2 days, what are the transactions happened that you cannot record today? Understood? So, like this, you can give restrictions for data entry. As of now, I'm taking 0. Allow to save reports views for the company. Yes, allow to delete saved views for the company. Okay, if you want to give restrictions here, okay, now if it is yes, then data entry, the accountant or operator can delete the transactions. Okay, if you are making no, then he cannot alter, he cannot delete the entry. Understood? In some of your workplace, your management is giving you restrictions. Okay, to find out where is the mistake. By mistake only, if you record any transaction which is not proper, if you want to delete, you have to take permission from your management. Okay, simply you cannot delete the transactions. Understood? How they can give restrictions? This is the option where they can give restrictions. Okay, I'm making yes. Allow to add or modify the registered business WhatsApp numbers. So you can do that. Otherwise, you can ignore it. Set and alter rules for print vouchers. No need, ignore it. Allow to override tax details. Okay. So if you are making yes, okay, there is a chance for malpractice. So simply you can consider more tax rates or less tax rates. Okay. Tally will defaultly taking automatically the GST values or any other tax rates. So how Tally will take automatically, I'll tell you. For that also we need to change GST settings. Okay. We'll discuss that one also. Don't worry. So bill allocations also. For this, we are using cost center option. Okay, if you are enabled cost center, then you can enable this option also. Otherwise, you can ignore it. Allow company to connect. So if you have an online browser, okay, if you want to connect to whom, we are giving all these restrictions. Accountant. Accountant wants to connect online browser. You can give restriction here, or otherwise you can give ignore it. So Tally.net authentication, which is relates to subscription. Okay. So you wants to change the subscription plans and everything. Okay. You can give restriction here. If yes, he is the person only decide what kind of subscription you want, silver subscription or gold subscription. So he can purchase, you can take. If you make it N, so that option will not get to the accountant. Come down. See, you can give access for masters. Okay, these are the ledger accounts and these are the options. Understood? So you can cross check. These are the functions. These are the reports. These are the things. Balance sheet. If accountant open and looking that balance sheet, if you are selecting balance sheet, then only he can go and he can open balance sheet. Otherwise, he cannot. Okay. See, the permissions. If you want to give alter permission only, if you want to give create permission only, if you want to alter and create both, Okay, if you want to only display or view, if you want to full access, if you want to give only preview, okay, if you want to give only print, export, share options with the accountant, you can select any one option from here. Okay, for accountant, we are giving full access. Okay, you can open, he can create, he can delete, okay, you can generate a number of reports from these restrictions. Okay, so defaultly Tally is giving like this. Okay. So if you want to provide other access also, you can select full access, and this is the big list. More than 150, 180 items are there. Okay. You can select anything you want to give option or full access to your accountant. Do escape. Okay. Again, I'm going to security options. Okay. So we have discussed change user, change password, users and passwords, user and password policy. See, password policy means what? Password policy is nothing but criteria you can follow for your password. So it should be minimum 8 characters, or it should be minimum 1 character, it should be minimum 5 character. Okay, if you want to put criteria for your password, okay, if you want settings, you can enable the settings here. So as I'll select yes, do enter. See, it is asking now minimum password length, it's showing you 8. You can make it as 5, you can make it 6, you can make it 7. Okay, any number you can consider here. You can give restrictions for password. So you can specify advanced parameters for your password. So if you are considering all these settings now, so it will be making complication. Okay, someone will remember all these settings, so then they can access. Someone will forget, then you cannot retrieve the data. You cannot retrieve the password. You will be getting lost. Understood? Yes. So for safer side, you should keep no. And password expiry. This is also same thing. So how many days you want to keep the same password? So 30 days, 50 days. Okay. So any days you want, you can consider this. Okay. So if you're asking my suggestion, no need to enable this password policy settings. Why? Because so after 90 days, again you need to change it. Why? Because the password is expiry. While changing the password, again it is asking the old password. What if you forgot? Understood? So better you need to disable this. See, notify users before password expiry. So if you want to remind, okay, so your password is going to expire from by these 2 days or next week or upcoming days like that. If you want, you can enable this one. Otherwise, ignore it. Restrict the use of old passwords. See, now there is again it is asking the restrictions for old passwords. Old password should be this one only. It should be starts from capital letter only. Like that, if you want to put warning messages here, you can put here. Otherwise, ignore it. Change password on first login. First login only, it is going to ask you to change the password. If you want to like that, you can go and make it yes. Otherwise, ignore it. So if you want to give access to change password for all the users, owner also can change, accountant also can change, those getting access for the Tally. If they wants to change, you can give yes option here. Otherwise, you can give no. Understood? So as of now, I am disabling this option. Yes. So this is about your security settings. Understood? Any doubt from this security settings? This is your user management for security. This is user management for security. If you want to enable this, okay, you have to enable here. No access allowed. Okay, fine. Hmm. So here you can change the information. Okay. Yes. Now I'll select other company for F11 settings. So I'll select plus incorporation now. Okay. Now we are going to discuss F11 configuration settings. Okay. See, for example, when Tally will give you defaultly after creating a company, Tally will give you F11 settings window. Okay. If you want to change it, you can change it. Otherwise, you can ignore it. Okay. After ignored, then you realized you want to change some settings in the configurations. So how to get the settings? We have a two option. Okay. One, F11 shortcut key you can use. F11 shortcut key you can use for company settings. So where you can use F11. So in this gateway of Tally window only, you have to use F11 function key. Then only you will get a proper settings. Understood? So F11 function key used for company settings. Understood? Okay. And another option, you can use Alt K. Okay. See, from this company option also, you will get F11 company settings. I will show you in both the methods. So first, directly I'll use F11 function key. Now, in my gateway of Tally, there is three companies in active. Okay, it is asking which company you want to change the settings. For example, I am taking Plus Incorporation. Do enter. This is the company settings window. This is about your company settings window. Okay, this is one option. Which one? F11. Directly you can use from gateway of Tally. Okay, then if you want to use Alt K, okay, see from the last it is showing you features. Here only it is giving you the shortcut. So if you want to change the company features, okay, see it is giving you F11 function key shortcut. Understood? Here also you can use company settings. Alt K, you can come, just wait. Alt K, you can come down. You can select F11 function key. Which company you want to change the settings, it is asking. I'll select plus incorporates. This is now you are getting the same window again. Okay. Kamal Manik is asking, sir, how to enter in company settings? Simple. Just we have discussed now. This is the gateway of Tally. Okay. Now if you want to access company settings, okay, just directly you can apply F11. If you have a one company, it is asking one company. Now in my gateway of Tally, see in the left side, okay, three companies are there. That's why it is asking which company you want. Okay, I'll select F11. I want plus incorporation. Okay, this is your company features and settings. We'll discuss one by one now. Okay, so Chetan is asking F11 is not working in my Tally. See, uh, some functions are disabled in some laptop function keys only. So you can use function key and use F11. Okay, all the function keys used by you should hold function key and then you can use the function keys. Okay, then it will work. Hmm. See, companies plus incorporation show more features. Okay, it is showing you yes. So I'll select no. Okay, see now It is giving you what are the basic company settings you want to follow. That only it is giving. Understood? What are all these? One, if you want to maintain accounting settings. So you purchased Tally for maintaining the accounts. Okay. Defaultly, you have to make it yes. Understood? Okay. If you are making yes, then only it will give you the creation or alter or recording option. Otherwise, it won't give. Okay. Do enter. Now, if you want to maintain the inventory, okay, you can make yes, otherwise no. For example, I'll take no. So we don't have any inventory, so that I want inventory settings, I'll take no. Okay. Rest of settings we'll discuss later. What will be the impact if you are making inventory settings? No, I will show you. So I'll select Control A now. I'll come back to the gateway of Tally. I'll go to create option. Why I am going to create option? See, as of now, account settings only enabled, inventory settings are not enabled, right? So I'll go to create option. See, can you get any inventory options here? Now I want to create inventory. Inventory settings are not there. Now I want to create one stock item. Stock item option is not there. Why? Because I disabled it. Understood? If you want to create stock, if you want to maintain stock, okay, if you want to generate stock summary report, then only you should enable inventory settings in F11. I'll show you again. So F11, okay, select now. I will enable this maintain inventory. Yes, okay. Next, integrated accounts with inventory means what? So you will follow accounting as well as if you will follow inventory both, then you should make yes this one. Otherwise, you can make no. Then will also it will not work. So if you have enabled inventory and you will not follow accounts for that inventory, then what is the use for enabling yes? Okay. If you want to enable maintain inventory as well as integrate accounts with inventory, these two options you should enable it. Okay. Do Control A. Go to Gateway of Tally. So go to create. Now you will get inventory masters. See, stock group, stock category, stock items, unit, and go down. If you enabled, then only it will be appear here. Understood? Yes. 1 minute. Some doubts are raised. Sagar is asking, sir, in your window there are many options, but in my application these are not showing. So why are these options are not showing? Okay, I'll give you the situation. See, go to F11 function, select the company. So you can check show more features here. You can check show more features. As of now, this is no. That's why we are getting hardly 9 options. Okay. If you are enabling yes here, you will get many settings. Understood? Basic settings I'm explained. Now I will do yes this one. You will get many functions. You can check it now. See, now I'm getting many functions here. Understood? So first one, if you want to follow accounts, you should enable accounts. And this is, say, in all accounts, all organizations, they will maintain bill wise, right? They will maintain bill wise. Okay. Defaultly, it will also enable if you enabled this one. Understood? Okay. And if you want to enable the cost center, you can enable, otherwise you can ignore it. Then what is cost center? This is separate concept. Okay, I will explain this later. And interest calculation. So TDS is also there. If you are not paid TDS properly, interest penalty will be applicable. No? So if you want to calculate a TDS interest automatically, then you need to enable here. Understood? And you are taking bank loan. Okay, you have to pay EMI. All interest calculations will consider automatically. Then you can make yes this one. Understood? Partners are there. Okay, they have introduced their capital to business. They wants to uh, take interest. Then you have to record interest transaction in your books of accounts. So interest values you will get automatically. Then you should enable this option. Otherwise, you won't get automatically. You have to put manually. Understood? Yes. Mm. Now, inventory settings. Now, inventory settings. So, for this company, we are trading with the stock. Then I want to maintain inventory so that I enabled this option. Then only I will get options for stocks. Okay. I can create, I can maintain the godans, I can create stocks, I can create raw material, I can create finished good, I can create stock entries, everything I can record based on the inventory. And this option for inventory, if you want to maintain accounts, then you have to enable this one. Defaultly, Tally will enable this. Don't worry. Next, enable multiple price levels. What is this? Enable multiple price levels. Any idea? Simple. See, 99% all companies, business entities, organizations, they will not use this one. They will not use this function. Why? Because, see, customers are there. There will be no one customer for your organization. N number of customers are there. So each customer, if you want to follow separate rates, for one customer 200, for another customer it will be 300, for another customer 220, for another customer 800. Okay, this concept we don't have. This is called multiple price levels. We are not following this. Understood? So there is only one rate. It is applicable to all customers. Okay, you can give discount. That is another concept. Okay, so Tally gives you defaultly no. You can use the same one. Next, enable batches. Enable batches means what? Any idea? See, if you have number of stock items in the same content, in the same content, okay, it means what? For example, you can take Samsung mobile. You can take Samsung mobile. Under Samsung mobile, there is models. There is models. There is a Galaxy model. Under this, number of variations are there. Okay. And you can take Edge. Under this Edge, different variants are there. Okay. And you can take Note, different variants are there. And Samsung is providing you pad also, notepad. Under this, different criteria are there. What are these? This is batch. This is batch. Okay. If you want to create batches, you have to enable this. And you can consider expiry date also. For mobiles, there will be no expiry date, but some goods are there. Okay, for that, expiry date will be there. If you want to put expiry date, you can put. I will give you one example for this one. So how to create batches, okay, where we can create batches, everything I'll show you now. So anyway, it is enabled here, okay. If you want to consider the expiry date also, control A. Now I'll go to profit and loss account. So while recording the purchase only, you will get the batches. So for this, I'll go to purchases, GST purchases. Okay. In this December month, some purchases are there. Okay. I'll select the first one. Okay. See, don't concentrate anything on this bill. We'll discuss one by one. Now our task is to batch, where I can get the batch details. Do enter. So everything I will explain all these items later. Okay. Now you should understand. This is the stock item. So this is stock name. This is stock name. This is stock name. Understood? This is stock code. So you can open with stock name also or with code also. So why they are giving code? Identifying the stock quickly. Okay, instead of typing the name, if you are typing the number, it will give you the report. Okay, but this is not our task. Our task is to batch, where I can see the batch, right? Yes. So now my active cursor in this stock place, do enter. MRP and marginal. MRP value you can put here, do enter. Now you can observe. So now you can observe here. So it is asking the batch and expiry date here. Tracking number also it is asking. So if you have a tracking number, you can give tracking number, otherwise ignore it. Okay. And it is showing you the batch. So this is about their batch 25JM05419. Understood? So here you can give batch. See, these are the batches. This is the expiry date and balanced stock. Okay. There is no stocks for this. So this one, there is two stocks and it is going to expiry 55. Okay. This one is also 20th August 35 is the expiry date. Two stocks are there still. Okay. Understood? So you can select, okay, one quantity we purchased. So this is the MRP. This is the price they have given. Okay. You can select like this end of list. You can do recording the entry. Okay. So I'll escape now. I'll come back to F11 functions. Uh, So understood what is batches and expiry date, where you will get and everything. One doubt is there. Just second. Plus incorporation option, how to open. Plus incorporation is company name. Okay. Plus incorporation is company name, Chetan. So defaultly you will get. Okay. See, this is my company name. Defaultly you will get this. This is company name. Okay. Yeah. Now enable job order processing. Order processing. So if you have two-wheeler, if you want to get that, you can get that two-wheeler to the service center. For example, if you purchased your vehicle in the Bajaj showroom, if you want to get the service from the Bajaj showroom, you will go to the Bajaj showroom. So they are accepting the vehicle for the service, they are giving you one acknowledgement copy now. What is that acknowledgement copy? That is nothing but job order. We are getting the order for this service. Okay. It is going to create in your name in the books of accounts. This is the vehicle, this is the person, this is the details, this is the order we have to follow. We have to give service everything. If you want to record kind of transactions, then you need to enable this option. And next, enable cost tracking. Okay, what are the costs we have incurred for daily basis or quarterly basis? If you want to track, so you can enable this option here. Okay, enable job costing. Okay, job costing enable the same thing. Okay, so if you are providing one work done, okay, what is the total cost incurred from that work, from that job? You want to cross check all these figures, then you need to enable all the settings. So you will get all these options in stock summary. Okay. Yesterday only we have discussed now how to generate stock summary. In Gateway of Tally, stock summary report is there. You can go to F12. So there you can enable rates, show quantity, opening balance, closing balance, everything. Okay. You can get all these here. And if you want to enable discount column in your invoices, you can make yes this option. While recording the entry, if you want to give discount, okay, the same discount if you want to mention in the bills, you can make yes this one. I will show you what will be the impact after making yes. And take next one. Use separate actual and billed quantity columns in invoices. In all the organization or your workplace, so if generating invoices, it should be two columns for the quantities. So what are the actual quantities? For how many quantities are billed? Okay, I will show you both. So I'm taking yes now. Okay, I'm selecting Control A. We'll take these two discount and separate columns for actual and bill. Okay, I'm going to voucher. I'm selecting F8 or F9. Okay, mm. See, you will get a discount column here. You will get discount column here. See, after rate, so it is showing you discount here. In F11, we have to enable discount option if you want to get in the invoices. Understood? Okay. And see, while recording the quantity, you want actual, you want billed. Okay. Actual, you are purchasing one and one quantity is billed. Okay. If you want like this, you have to enable this option. You purchase, uh, write the purchase order for 20 and billed also 20. If you want to like this, you need to enable this option. Okay, I will show you one example voucher. Go to profit and loss account, go to purchases. See, these are the stocks. These are the stocks. Okay, actual is 8, build also 8. Actual is 2, build also 2. Actual is 20, build also 20. Actual is 5 numbers, build also 5 numbers. Understood? If you want to like this format in F11, you need to enable this option. Otherwise, you can ignore it. Now, again, I'm going to F11, select this. So we have covered accounting settings and inventory settings. Okay. Now we'll discuss about taxation. Okay, in the taxation, first option it is showing GST. Okay, so what are the GST settings we need to alter and we need to follow for our workplace and for our organization? Okay, you can come and you can open this window. Mm. Okay, see, GST details it is going to ask. So first one, GST registration status. So GST registration status, it's showing active. If it is active, it is showing you active. Okay. And state, defaultly it is taking Karnataka. And why it is defaultly taking Karnataka while creating a company? So we have to select state, right? Based on the state only, it is giving you default. And next, registration type. So in GST, how many types are there? One is regular, another one is composition. Okay. If you want to select composition, you can select. If you want to select regular, you can select regular. I'll show you now. See, regular is there, composition is there, SEZ, special economic zone is also there. So under what is your registration type, you can select that. Okay. Yes. Next, you need to mention your GST number here. You need to mention your GST number here and periodicity of your GST returns. So, how will you submit your GST returns? Monthly or quarterly? If it is quarterly, you can select here quarterly. If it is monthly, you can select monthly. Understood? Yes. See, connected GST details. Now, this Tally application will provide you new option. From this Tally app only, you can submit, you can complete a GST filing. For this, you need to enable the passwords here. Okay. GST username you can mention. Okay. And mode of filing through DSC or through EVC, you can select the option. I will show you. See, monthly and quarterly, you can select monthly, and username you can provide, and mode of filing it is asking. Through DSC, you will file, through EVC, you will file. So you will get the option here. If you are enabled this option, okay, from Tally only, you can submit your GST file. Okay, yes. And e-invoice. If you want to enable the e-invoices, you can enable here. Otherwise, you can ignore it. And e-way bill. When e-way bill is going to apply two conditions, where there is a movement of goods and goods value should exceed 50,000. Okay, that criteria Tally defaultly, let's consider as Tally will be applicable for the invoices. Okay, no need to follow manually. If your invoice value is exceeded 50,000, Tally integrated with the e-way bill, so directly it will generate the e-way bill. Understood? Yes. This is about your GST settings. One doubt. Aditya Kunja. Sir, can you state the difference between regular and composition? Okay. See, GST basics and GST settings are there for upcoming sessions. There we discussed about registration types. What are the criteria are there in regular? What are the criteria are there in composition? Okay, fine. Hmm. After GST. Now, if you want to set or alter company GST rate or the other details, see in company creation only, no need to change GST alter. Why? Because for different goods, there is different GST. So that for entire company, we cannot say as this company trading goods with only 18%, this company trading goods with only 5%. We cannot say no. That's why no need to give GST settings or GST rates here. Okay, you can ignore it. And next, if you want to enable the TDS information, okay, tax deducted at source, you can make yes. Okay, you can provide the TAN number here. Okay, your company is registered under TAN, so you have to provide TAN here. On tax deduction, the password you need to mention here. Deductor type, individual or company, that you need to select. Deductor branch or division, Bangalore branch, Kolkata branch, Delhi branch. Okay, branch also you need to mention. Who is the responsible for person for deducting the TDS here? Then you can mention here. Okay. So what about the income tax limitations for TDS? If you want to enable, you can enable. Otherwise, you can ignore. Activate TDS for stock items. So I hope you are aware of section 194O or 194Q. So it is applicable based on the purchases and sales, right? So if you want to enable, you can enable the option here. Otherwise, you can ignore it. I will come back. And TCS is also same thing. So what are the TDS functions you are getting? No? For TCS also same options you will get. Okay. TCS means what? Tax collected at source. Some doubts are there. We'll discuss. Chetan. So he is asking how to bring this option, deductor type. Okay. Based on the company creation, you will get those options. Okay. Based on the PAN number. If in your PAN number it is showing you C, then it will give you company. If it's showing T, you will get individual like that. And if you want to enable VAT, now you tell me, do we have a VAT? Yes, of course we have a VAT. VAT is applicable for what kind of goods? Alcoholic liquor for human consumption. If you are trading this item, then you can enable the VAT. State, PIN, interstate sales tax number. Okay, some information it is asking, you need to provide, and then you can accept the settings. Okay, enable excise, enable service tax. If you want, if you have come under these kind of taxes, you can enable these options. Otherwise, you can ignore. Okay, Chetan is asking one doubt. Give me a minute. Okay, Chetan, I'll explain you later for this one. Okay, come down. Now online access. Enable browser access for reports. Okay. So if you have a online subscription, you can enable this. Otherwise, ignore it. Payroll. Payroll means what? If you want to maintain payroll for salary transaction, then you can do S and enable payroll settings. Then only you will get the payroll masters or not. Okay. So for example, I'll take no. Okay. I'll do control A. I'll go to gateway of Tally. I'll go to create. Now I want payroll settings. See, payroll settings is not available. Payroll masters are not available. I want to create an employee. I want to create salary ledgers. Okay. Payroll option is not there. For this, you need to go to F11. You want to change the payroll settings. So you have to enable this one and this one also. Okay. Now company code. Okay. Company group code, security code. Okay. Employee state insurance code for provident fund, state insurance, pension schemes, income tax rules and regulations. So you have to mention all the information here. Okay. See, I'll go to create option. See, now I'm getting the payroll masters here, payroll ledgers. Employee we can create, units, attendants, pay heads, payroll voucher type, everything we can get options. If you are opened payroll settings, how to enable print option. Okay. See, print option is simple. So what report if you want to print? For example, go to balance sheet, do Alt F1. So this is your balance sheet. If you want to print, okay, do Control P. Okay, it is asking the preview. You can just cross check the preview. So preview is coming like this. Okay, for zoom, go to F4. See, this is for zoom. You can get the preview like this. Okay, do escape. If you have a print connection, so select the printer and you can give print. As of now, I don't have a printer selection. That's why it is selecting Microsoft Print to PDF. It will give you through PDF only. If you have a printer, no, you can get printer option here and you can give print. Simple. What is the shortcut key for print? Control P. So anything if you want, you can go there and use Control P. You will get a print option. See, for print, no need to enable anything. You just use the shortcut key Control P. Okay. So I'll go to F11, select this. So now come to others. Enable payment request to share payment link or QR code. See, in your invoices, if you want to show the QR code for payment, you have to make yes here, and then it is asking the ID. So, company name plus incorporation. If you want to UPI, you can select UPI, and your company UPI you need to mention here. Okay, merchant name means beneficiary name plus incorporation. Okay, do enter, then only you will get QR code for in your invoice. Yes. So this is about your, this is F11 settings. We can call it as F11 settings. Okay. Yes. Yes. In educational mode, Control P version and Control P shortcut will work. In educational mode, there is only demerit. The dates, it will not work. Okay. Sure. Hmm. Now our task is to how to create groups. Okay. Create or alter. Alter means edit. Okay. How to create groups, how to create ledgers. Okay. How to create vouchers. Understood? So this is our task now. Okay. So already I have created one dummy company. In that dummy company, we'll discuss about groups, ledgers, and vouchers. Okay. Yes. And someone is asking how to create stock items and groups, stock groups. Okay, stock categories. Okay, we'll discuss this one also along with the group, along with ledger, along with vouchers. So we'll discuss one by one. Okay, first group, ledger, and stock items. So for this, I'm selecting a new company, which is security settings. Okay, yeah. Now, no access is allowed. Okay, fine. I'll create one more company. Okay, for example, as basics. See, these are the company settings. Already we have discussed. So I'll use Control A. Mm. Now in Gateway of Tally, you can see create option, alter option, chart of accounts, right? So here now we are going to discuss about create. So what is the first one? Group. Okay. See, Tally will give you defaultly all the groups. No need to create any groups. Situation is required. If you want to create, you can create. Okay. How to check default groups? Come to alter. You can go to group. See, this is the big list. Tally is defaultly giving you all the groups. Groups means what? Headings in your profit and loss account, in your balance sheet. For example, direct expenses. Under direct expenses, what are the expenses will come? Freight will come, transportation charges, carriage inwards, wages, okay, factory rent, fuel. All these expenses will come under direct expenses. This then it is group. Okay, indirect expenses. Okay, salary will come, marketing charges. Other than direct expenses, all expenses will come under indirect. No, if you want to create salary, it is asking to group, so you can select this group. So no need to create any group. Okay, and you can check quickly, payable is not there here. Payables is not there. If you want to create payables, how to create? I will tell you. Go to create. Okay. Go to group. Okay. Now you can create payable. It is asking the name. So I'll select payables. Payables come under which head? In balance sheet item or P&L item? It is balance sheet item, right? Then in balance sheet, under which side you have to show this payables under current liability, right? So this is your current liability. You can select. Payables is created. Do control A. And then what about other settings? Other settings we'll discuss later. Just you should understand how to create. Okay? Yes. We have created. Understood? Now, if you want to edit this payables, there is a mistake, spelling mistake, or by mistakenly you have considered another head. Go to group. You can just type payables. See payables. You can change this one. You can delete this one. What is the shortcut key for delete? Alt D. What is the shortcut key for delete? Alt D. Alt D. Use it for delete. Okay. What are the things you can delete? You can delete for group. You can delete ledger. You can delete voucher also. Okay. Voucher is nothing but the entry. Okay. So you can use Alt D shortcut key, delete for group, delete the ledger, delete the entry. Okay. Yes. Now, if you want to delete this one, you can use Alt D. See, it is asking delete yes or no. You can use yes. So now the ledger is deleted. There is no that group. You can type payables. See, payables is not there. Okay, come to Gateway of Tally. Okay, now if you want to create the ledger, okay, go to ledger. Now I want create salary ledger. You can type salary and you can consider these are the heads. Under which head you will show salary, under which head salary will come. So you can select indirect expenses. Settings we'll discuss later. Don't worry as of now. So just understood how to create. Okay. And then you can use enter key, or in single shot, you can use shortcut key Control A. Ledger is created. If you want to check, you can go to alter, you can go to ledger, you can just check salary. See, salary is there. And the Tally is giving you defaultly two ledgers, cash and profit and loss account. No need to create cash, no need to create profit and loss account. You will get defaultly. Understood? Now, if you want to delete or edit, you can use Alt D for delete. Okay, understood? And if you want to create a voucher, okay, you can create the vouchers. But Tally will give you n number of vouchers already. So how to get to know what are the vouchers are there? For this, go to alter, go to voucher type. See, attendance voucher, contra voucher, credit note, debit note, delivery note, journal voucher, material in, material out, memorandum, payment, payroll, physical, purchase voucher, purchase order, receipt, receipt note, rejection in, rejection out, reversing journal, sales, sales order, stock journal. Okay. N number of vouchers are available. You just use it. Okay. Understood? Yes. Now go to create. Okay. Come to stock group. For example, you are running a manufacturing industry. You are running manufacturing industry. Now you want to manufacturing ice cream. You want to manufacturing ice cream. You want to manufacturing ice cream. So for this manufacturing of ice cream, you will require milk. You will require chocolate powder and some flavors you need to require. Okay. Understood? These are the raw materials, right? Then you have to create raw materials group. Okay. Group and category one and the same. Okay. Raw material is the group. These are the stock items. These are the stock items. Understood? Okay. If you want to create groups, I'll show you how to create groups now. Okay. So group is raw materials. Under primary, you should select defaultly. No need worry about these settings. We'll discuss GST settings. There, I'll explain you about all these settings. Okay, don't worry. And finished goods also, we are going to create. Okay, do enter. See, we have created two groups. One is raw material, one other is finished goods. Three doubts. We'll see. Piyush, it's very easy. Okay, and Bhagya, attendance. Attendance already they have sent. Chetan, how to enable masters? Masters, no need to enable. Defaultly, Tally will give you the masters. Okay. So we have created the stock groups and then come to stock item. Now, milk is the raw material, right? Okay. And milk is the stock item. Select the milk. Okay. And under it is asking, is this finished good or raw material? Select the raw material. Okay. One plus rice and yes, please. What is your doubt? Yes, one plus, any doubt? You have raised your hand. Okay, fine. So here we are going to consider the raw materials and units. Units means what? How you are going to measure the stock item. So milk, we can measure it on liters. Okay. Rice, we need to consider as kgs. Okay. Computer or mobile phones, pieces are numbers, right? Now we need to consider the units. This is important one. Okay. You should not skip this option. Okay. You need to take create. Symbol is liter, right? So I'll select liter and it is asking the unit quantity code. LTR means what? Okay, you can go and select LTR, liters. This is the way you have to create the units. This is very, very important. Okay, you have to enable and you have to create units. Otherwise, you cannot record the entries. This is about GST settings. This right side settings, it is asking about GST. As of now, not required. Don't worry. Just do enter. Understood? Now, if you want to create ice cream, vanilla family pack, you are going to manufacturing. Vanilla family pack. This is your finished good. This one come under finished good, right? Here you should select finished good. And this is pack, not later. Okay. You can go to bakery or you can go to ice cream shop and you can ask. So one box or one pack family vanilla ice cream you will ask, right? So then you should create boxes or packs. So for example, I'll take pack, do enter. So then you should find out whether pack is there or not. Packs are there. The code is PAC, not pack, it's PAC. Okay, this is pack. Okay, do enter. Like this, you need to create your finished goods. Understood? Huh? One doubt arised. Tushar. Attendance link already sent. So Samsung SM is asking something. So I didn't understand what you are asking. Can you please elaborate this one? Okay. So regarding about attendance, I don't have any idea. Please ask with your management. Okay. So Chetan is not getting the master option. Yes, Chetan, you have create, alter, and everything, no? So if you go to create option, then you will get. Okay. So this is the way how we are going to create the stock items and stock groups. and unit. Okay. Godown also you can create. Okay. You see, if you have a existing Godown, if you want to alter, you can go to alter option. If you want to create new, you can go to create option. Okay. Godown name. For example, Godown 1. Okay. Under primary. Simple. Okay. Now, if you want to alter all these stock items, you can go to alter. Okay. Stock items, if you want to check, see, these are the stock items which we have created. Okay. If you want to change the group, you can go to group. Okay. If you want to unit, two units we have created. Okay. If you want to go down, you can go to go down. Main location means the existing one. This is the new one which we created. Understood? So this is about your creation of groups and ledgers, vouchers, and stock items. Okay. So I'll show you one more thing. Just wait. Hmm. See, this notes I'll send you. Don't worry. So this is about balance sheet. So you will understand the heads here. Okay. So what are the groups? I'll explain you now. You can just give concentration here. Okay. See, capital account is a head or group. Okay. You can create partners under capital account. Understood? And current liability is a group. You can create ledgers under this current liability. Sundry creditor is a group. Different vendors, okay, will come under, different suppliers will come under creditors. If you want to create vendor ledger and it is asking the group under which head, which group you will show this person, then you can select a sundry creditor. Okay. Short term loans also, payables also. Okay. Outstanding expenses. These are all the groups, these are all the heads. Okay. See, for all this, fixed assets is there, group. Okay. Under fixed assets, you can consider, you can create all these ledgers. Understood? Investments is a head, current assets is a head, sundry debtors is a head. Okay. Account receivable, inventory is a head. Okay. Advances is a head, cash at bank is a head, receivables is a head. In is nothing but groups. Okay. Yes. See, this is profit and loss account. Okay. So in this profit and loss account, all purchases you have to record under purchase head, all sales you have to record under all sales head. Direct expenses is a group. Under this group, these are the ledgers will come. Understood? These are the ledgers, this is the group. Okay. So while creating ledgers, tally is asking under which head you want to show the ledger which you created. You can consider these are the heads. Administrative or indirect expenses is the head. Under this head, these are the ledgers will come. If you want to create any one of the ledger, you should consider under the group. Okay. These are all come under indirect income. Understood? So while creating ledgers, if you properly selecting the group, then only your balance sheet and your profit and loss account will match properly and will give you the values properly. Otherwise, you will get mistake. Understood? Don't do these mistakes in your workplace. Why? Because we are the effective person in accounts, right? Huh? And we are commerce background students, so we should not do these mistakes. Okay, groups and ledgers you should learn properly. Understood? So this notes I will send you. So what in all I have added for the notes, I'll give you once. See the basic terminologies, okay, and then P&L account and balance sheet, okay, and then what is direct expenses and what are the examples will come, and indirect expenses and examples, US accounting rule, journal entries, examples, okay, and example sum for this and tally, introduction for tally, vouchers in tally, explanation with examples I'm giving. Okay, everything you will understand in these notes. Okay, I'm going to share these notes, and for upcoming classes, we are going to work out on these sums. Okay, and I will add the tally shortcut keys for this PDF. Okay, just wait. I'll come to tally window. Two doubts are there. Samsung. Okay, so understood. Huh? Okay, any doubts regarding this today's session? You can ask. One doubt from Neha. Where should I get this PDF, sir? In IMS port, you will get this notes. So today only I will send. Today only your management is going to upload. So by end of today or tomorrow, you will get these notes. Okay. So Muskan is raised hand. Yes, please, Muskan, tell me. So Tukar, sorry, Tushar said that. Thank you for your class. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Next, Naksha Medar is raised the hand. Yes, thank you. Ume Kulzum, thank you so much. Yes, Burra Subramani is raised. Hand, yes, please tell me. Kushal Devangan. Today class was very good, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. And give your feedback about your today's session. And from upcoming classes, practical is also going to start. I'll give you uh, some questionnaires for practice. Okay. Sagar Gope. Sir, please provide shortcuts. Sure, man. I'll send you the PDF. Don't worry about the shortcuts. Okay. Shaikh Reshma. Sir, PDF format. For what? Shortcuts. Wangeti Harika. Thank you so much for the class. Thank you, ma. Thank you so much. Thank you for the class for Sagar Gope. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Neha. Class was very well, sir. Gaining little bit day by day. Thank you, ma. Thank you so much. Yes, Abdullah. Thank you so much for giving nice information about Tally Prime. We learned so much. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Vanshika Jain. Amazing. Thank you, Vanshika. Thank you. Savitra Buchala is raised the hand. Yes, please. Shaikh Reshma. When you are send PDF, sir. See, PDF, I need to attach the shortcut keys also. That is only pending. After completing that, I'll upload the notes. Strawberry White. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Sangamitra. Sir, the class is clear. I hope it will be useful for future. Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you so much, Sangamitra. Thank you. Any suggestions if you want to? So any suggestions if I want to follow from your side? So you can please suggest. So whatever from these two sessions, so theory and the shortcuts for Tally. So I'll update by end of today or tomorrow. So you will definitely get the PDF notes. Don't worry. Okay, fine. We'll meet on the next sessions.
Yeah,
Enjoy
thank you
the
so much.
weekend. Bye. Take care.
Thank you. See you on Monday.
Yes, sir. Thank you.